Right, so the two last natties about to become the not natties.
I mean, are you actually committing to that? Like,
If,
I don't know,
bro,
yeah.
I'm saying right now,
I
if
talk a lot of shit.
if I'm in like the
you've
400,
been talking shit for a minute about doing that.
yeah, I know, but like I'm realizing now, like the internet's gonna shit on me regardless of what I do. So what's the point anymore?
No, I just want to do that.
Alright, so
Oh, your cholesterol is low.
Yeah.
Wow. It's probably because like what you're eating. Oh, you're barely low on that. Wait, what the fuck?
Wait,
Why is that high?
my what?
Yeah, I mean it's a risk. This thing is like about your risk of cardiovascular disease. It's like
Oh,
it's like inflammation almost in the body too.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of interesting. Why that's already high?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Matters. It's shit, right?
Dude, I swear to God, people are gonna see this video and be like, "He
They're-
crashed
I
his
know,
test."
they're
Yeah,
thinking
they're
I'm
already
doing
think you did it.
I swear everything I love, never taken anything in my
No, he
life.
hasn't. He hasn't. I know he hasn't because like he's talking about this many times actually. I'm actually really. This is the first time you got.
I was
it.
shook. Like I was tight. I was like, how? Like, that's lower than my dad. He's 56 years old.
That's actually pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's pretty ass. It's pretty ass.
I mean, it's like, it's not terrible. Like obviously you can get it up. You can get it up naturally regardless.
by
But
bulking and like eating a lot though.
yeah, I mean, not necessarily just that. There's also like natural supplements that you could take to get it within range.
So
I'm actually legit shocked.
yeah.
Like, I thought for sure like 400.
That's what I was saying.
I thought 400.
I was like, yo, if I'm in the 400s, I would be tight. But no, we're in the too low
Yeah.
200s.
Yeah.
GG.
Damn.
GG.
That's crazy. Maybe it's because all the dieting, the stress, it's just been
That's
going
what
crazy.
I think. Yeah. It's just like the pressure and like I am like.
I'm really hard on myself, so like, but like that's bad.
I'm shocked. I'm a little shocked.
I was shook. I was like, what do you mean 215? He was like, I'm surprised you could hold that much muscle with that. And I was like, me too then. That's kind of, yeah.
How was it?
It's right here. I'm gonna show you.
670?
Yeah.
Fake natty.
No.
Crazy.
No. Look.
What was it before?
7 something, but the stress probably fucking me up and my sleep's been shit.
This is the first time I'm telling the boys. Guess, give me a guess. What do you think my shit was?
630.
630? All right, what do you think?
I don't know, bro.
If you had a guess. If you had a guess.
I have no clue.
Joey, what do you think?
300.
215.
Oh, no, you gotta have fun.
What is good, guys? So, I'm back at home and I have results on my blood. I don't know if this can prove that I'm natural. I'm hoping that it can, because basically I think it is 4 different blood tests. I'm missing one, but I know the number that I had from the last, I'd say 2 years. So the first one I have is from 8/24/2020. When is that? August 24th, 2020. So this is when I was 20 years old. And I guess I'll just show it up as I go over. Again, this video might not be like pleasing to everybody, but like I don't know. I thought this would be cool to go over because this is pretty serious. This is pretty serious, and like I have a big decision that I need to make, I guess, coming up. And if you're like an expert, I assume Derek is gonna probably end up watching this video. Maybe he can give me some advice. I did reach out to him on my most recent blood work because I wasn't happy with it. Obviously, you guys see, even Brad was kind of shook by it. And I hope this proves that I'm natural because my testosterone has never been high, but I've been able to build a pretty decent physique regardless of that. So, 8/24/2020, my total cholesterol was, this lab work was from my actual doctor, so they didn't like go into detail on like all the stuff that like these clinics will go into, like with your LH and like your like actual hormones. So here my cholesterol, my total was 132, my HDL was 42. My LDL was 76, so I think my cholesterol is lower more recently. I think it's probably just due to me having a lot lower fat diet because I've been trying to, stay pretty lean. So I calorically just eat less fat. Like for example, like if I eat salmon, like 8 ounces of salmon versus 8 ounces of cod, I can eat more of the cod and have less calories because there's no fat in it. So I feel like that's contributed to my test being low. Here it is. So in August 2020, my total test was at 461. Nanograms per deciliter. They did not check my free test. Again, this was just my normal doctor. They don't really know anything about hormones, I feel like, so they don't really ask or check for anything. All right, so I got it rechecked, and this was January 25th, or 25th of 2021. I got it rechecked. I was a little bit more bulked up, I believe. I was a little bit higher body fat percentage, quite a bit actually. Again, I was definitely not really dieting at this point. So my test was a bit higher, and I made a YouTube video on this a while back, I'm pretty sure. And then Derek made a video on it, and I was talking about going on Clomid because the people thought I didn't know anything about any of that gear or anything at that point, and they were trying to tell me Clomid would boost my levels naturally. I never took Clomid. I never took it. I swore on everything I love. I never tried it out because J-Lane Fit and Cody Dial, two of my bodybuilding friends, told me that they were just trying to get me to hop on something for no reason. But what was interesting here is my LH levels. My luteinizing hormone was at the top of the reference range. It was 8.2 for my luteinizing hormone. And so my free testosterone here was 15.46. So keep that in mind. And my total test was 655. So apparently what they told me, what I've been hearing is free test is what matters. Doesn't matter what your total test is. But obviously you can see it was higher. It was 200 or so nanograms per deciliter higher. I didn't know what my free test was in the last test, but 15.46 was like good. Like I was chilling there. I had no low T symptoms at all. But again, like I never got super high. It's still like, for that age, 655 is still like low-key kind of low, given I was 20 years old. You know what I mean? So you can just see the difference from how much it changed from being like, you know, on more of a diet to a little bit eating a little bit more. And then I got it checked again. I believe it was October. I don't have that on file, but I know I think it was 550 is what my total was. I don't know what my free was. And then recently I just got it checked again. And that's what I just went over with Bradley. So I'll show you guys what that looked like. Again, if you guys know what any of this stuff means, I'll just scroll through it. You can like comment down below because I don't know what half this shit means. So my cholesterol, they said, was a little on the low end. It was out of the reference range. It was 109. So they told me to start taking fish oil. I think this is from eating a low-fat diet again. HDL was 40, and my LDL was 56. So they told me to like eat more healthy fats. Probably because I lower my, like, how much I eat fat wise. I don't know what this thyroid stuff means. I don't know if this even proves that I'm natty to you guys. I thought it would because it shows a consistent level of me having like low T. It's never spiked above like 1,000 or anything. I've always had consistently pretty, you know, moderate to low testosterone naturally. My IGF, whatever that is, I think you're like, again, I'm still new to all this. I'm sure somebody, you know, if you know have the knowledge reading this, you can see what this means. But here I saw my LH levels, and this one was 2.6. I think the last time it was 8.1. So I don't know why my LH is a lot lower now. Your luteinizing hormone, apparently, based on what I heard, it tells your balls to like make more test, or it's like to make testosterone, to make sperm, to make all that stuff. So I'm curious to see why it's that much lower. And then when we get to the hormone part, bro, my total test was 215, and my free was 7.33, so nearly cut in half of what it was the last time I got it checked. Now, why is that? Based on what I've talked to a few of my friends who are in like the IFBB Pro, like bodybuilding world, this could have been anything from just over dieting over the last 8 months. My social media's been doing really good over the last, like, I'd say 8 to 12 months. So I've really been focused on staying pretty lean for the most part, calorically restricting myself for a pretty long period of time naturally, and it definitely played a toll on me. Also stress, I've been going through a lot of stressful events. I'm very hard on myself. I'm constantly, working, making sure that I'm doing good. In the fitness industry is a very toxic industry to be in. So I think stress definitely played a big role in that as well. My cortisol levels have probably been through the roof. So that could also be an issue why it's so low. What I personally think, I think it's definitely from having a low-fat diet, calorically restricting myself for a long period of time, and then my anxiety. But still, that's bad. My dad got his stuff checked, and he was at like 350 one test, 400 another test, and he's 56 years old, so he's like way older than me. Like, mine should not be that low. No matter how much stress or whatever I'm going through, it should not be that low. And then I also have symptoms of low test, so that would be from anywhere from low libido, having bad sleep. I've had really bad like mental clarity at times. I'm all over the place mentally. Like, I literally cannot dial in on one thing at all because I'm just so focused on doing all these different things at once that it gets super stressful. So I'm super hard on myself. I'll get random, just low energy throughout the day where I feel like I need to just take a nap, but I don't nap. I just take caffeine. It doesn't even do anything to me. So it's been dragging, and the way that I've been feeling is almost like it's normal to me. Like, I'm used to operating on this like low level and just like forcing myself to get shit done just by trying to motivate myself. So it sucks. And then when I talk to my friends, because a lot of these guys in the industry, obviously they take different hormones. They're on TRT because they've taken SARMs in the past or whatever it may be. And the way that they experience life seems so much better, almost like the way that I'm supposed to be experiencing, but I'm not. So yeah, and this is the issue here. And that's why I'm making this video, is that a lot of you guys look up to me for being natural, right? You see me as a physique that you guys can attain naturally. You know what I mean? I'm 170. I gained some weight in LA. I'm 175 pounds right now. I'm 5'10" and a half. I'm a little taller, 5'11" maybe. And it's hard. It's a lot of pressure in this industry, just like overall everything. You know, my income is based off of how I look, because the better I look, the better reach that I have, because the more the platforms push you, because it literally is it's truth. The more shredded you are, the better your pictures tend to do on the explore page, the better your TikToks tend to do, the better your YouTube videos do, and like your YouTube videos. It's a toxic industry, and it's a lot of pressure. Like I literally posted a picture on my Instagram the other day because I gained some weight out in LA because I was eating a lot. And going through some of the comments, people say like, "Oh, you need to work your abs more," or "Oh, you look like you gained some weight," and it's like, regardless of like, yeah, I don't care. Obviously, I don't care about them seeing that, but it still plays with your subconscious mind. You're like, oh shit, like maybe I did gain a little bit of fat, and then you're like, oh, maybe then now subconsciously I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna eat less. Although I don't care what people have to say about me like that, just once a few comments, 'cause it's stupid. It still can, hit your subconscious mind, and then like next time I go to like eat more food, it'll be like, oh, I kind of gained some weight, maybe I shouldn't eat that. So it's a toxic cycle. But yeah, so my mom actually is trying to find me an endocrinologist to go to, so I can go see, either get another test just to see if this was like a fluke, just because my anxiety was really bad. I was traveling, I was out in LA, I was dieting right beforehand. But yeah, I'm gonna go get maybe another test and see what I can do to try to make myself feel a little bit better. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who's gonna make a video on this. If Derek does, let me know what you think I should do. I feel like this helps show that I'm natty, because I see how bad the levels are. People can be like, oh, you probably took something before, and that's why your levels have crashed. So I've had a consistent level of from 2020, before I even like really started social media, I was at 440, and that was from like, I was dieting. I was pretty lean at that point. Bulked up a little bit, got up to 650 a few months later, and then 6 months later after that I was at 550. And then this is nearly 8 months, I believe, later. I'm at 215. So, yeah, and I've stayed the same weight during this whole pretty much time period. If that fluctuation from the first test, I was at 170 pounds, to right now I'm at 175 pounds. So, yeah, I hope that proves I'm natty. I don't know if there's like a natty test I could take. But yeah, it sucks to see how low my hormones are from being a lifetime natural. Like I've tried different things like natural test boosters. I've even checked out like Derek's before, and I've tried that. And I don't know what will help me feel better. Well, I do know what will help me feel better, but I don't want to go down that route. So yeah, I'm just making this video just to be transparent with you guys and show you guys, because this is something that I gotta deal with, and it sucks, bro. And it kind of just illuminates how toxic this industry can be in, when you're pressured to look and feel or look a certain way, year round. And because I'm very hard on myself, I want to be the best. Every time I do something, I want to be the best in that niche, in that industry. I want to be the best. So it's hard to let myself, not care about looking good for a few months just so I can feel better and more healthy, because I feel like I could be missing out on potential growth or potential opportunities to elevate myself, to elevate my brand, to elevate my reach, to reach more people. I'm really hard on myself on that. Like, we're about to hit 1 million on Instagram. You know what I mean? And then I highly believe, first, that's a gift from God, but also it's just, I have never allowed myself to stop grinding. You know what I mean? Regardless of how I feel, feeling like shit. I've done push through workouts when I feel like shit. I still push through it because I know it's gonna lead me to a better future. I'm gonna grow more in the socials, and that's all I think about. I don't think about how bad like my sleep is, how bad my libido is. I don't think about any of that. I just think about grinding and growing. So I am very hard on myself in that aspect. But yeah, so I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I thought this would be a cool video to show y'all. Could probably clickbait it too, but I'm sure we're gonna get some hate because of this. At least it's not like under 200, but it's damn near close. Yeah. All right, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I actually have to upload this here in a little bit. I'm gonna go do some car content, I think, today. Got a big I got a podcast I'm gonna be dropping here soon. Podcast, I'm gonna have I don't think I can put a. I'll make the channel today if I don't have the link in the description yet. I'm gonna have a link in the description, hopefully on all my YouTube videos for the podcast channel. It's gonna be called The Lion's Den. Super excited for it. We're gonna be doing 1 to 2 episodes a week on the podcast, making it super professional. And I'm actually I'm so excited to get going on that. Like, I cannot wait to do my own podcast. I love talking about different subjects, different topics. So that'll be here in the making. So hopefully by the time you guys see this, maybe not, I'll try to have it below in the description or in the comment section or something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the video. If you guys enjoyed, if you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on so you guys are always up to date when I upload on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Yeah, all right, love you guys. Till next time, see you guys Friday. All right, peace.